The Fore Street tunnel is located on the A406, the North Circular below the Silver Street Network rail station. It was opened in 1998 under the auspices of the Highways Agency. Up to 60,000 vehicles pass through the tunnel every day, making it a vital artery for London's transport. Transport for London has been responsible for the tunnel since the year 2000. And then TfL found out that the tunnel was in need of repairs and refurbishment to modernise it for years to come.
Since it was constructed in 1998, groundwater had been leaking into the tunnel. This had caused a number of issues. In particular, it damaged the structure itself, but it also damaged the mechanical and electrical equipment in the tunnel. It was a real concern and needed to be addressed, proper amelioration measures put in place.
The scope of work involved stripping out the old mechanical and electrical equipment, to resin inject the joints in the wall, to put up the cavity membrane which allows the water to flow down the diaphragm wall into a channel, and put up a new service corridor which comprises precast concrete panels and in situ concrete infill. The amount of concrete in the tunnel is around 650 cubes, including 400 cubic metres of in situ concrete and 250 cubic metres of precast concrete.
The biggest challenge with the project really was the very narrow working window that we had. Literally 6.5 hours each night was the only time we were able to work on the project. And that meant that we had to adopt some rather novel ways of engineering a solution.
The tunnel's old lighting systems were also upgraded with new cutting-edge LED technology.
What you're trying to balance is providing the correct lighting, but for the optimised capital costs. Whilst you're trying to cut down the actual energy, you're also trying to provide an environment that makes the driver comfy when he's driving through. It's been designed and put in there to be totally uniform so that you haven't got any dark spots.
Fore Street Tunnel is one of the key projects within the Structures and Tunnels Investment Programme, which is a £250 million programme of bridge and tunnel refurbishments. And that's part of the £4 billion Road Modernisation Plan, which is the biggest investment in roads in a generation that TfL's delivering. It remained a hugely challenging project, but I'm pleased to say we delivered it £2 million under budget and slightly ahead of programme, which is fantastic for such an important route.